Hello, Subsonic. Well, will she hold up? That is the million-dollar question for this little bonus test flight from Charles de Gaulle up to Hamburg. Completely unscheduled, but was able to make a couple of breakthroughs, I think, last night with the help of my awesome stream community. They pointed out a few things that should have been quite obvious to me, but for whatever reason, they were not. If you off the FF plugin, what is the FF plugin? That's one I haven't tried. Dogs, good morning. Here's the flight plan. I wanted to stretch it out a little bit. I did a flight last night that was about 30 minutes long. This one will be, I don't know, hour and a half or so, and some ATC, and I'm hoping a little bit more traffic as well. Again, just kind of a stress test. Tell me more about the Flight Factor plugin gave crashes. Where? Okay, so where is that located? And I will check that right now. It was doing it for you on the 320. So is this something that is in here on the tablet? Is that where I'm looking, or where am I looking for that? Plugin manager. Okay. So I have. Would I do this? Plugin admin. So I have the avionics running, and then I have the Sassel running. I need to have those, right? I need to have those things. I can't. But are you saying that the plugins manager may be something to turn off? Or not those? All right, I'll have to further investigate that and see if that is indeed one of the cases for the instability in this aircraft. But let's just get going, and I'll tell you what I've done, and then we can just find out together, I guess, basically. So I'm going to connect the ground power, the fuel truck, the loader. I am going to grab information about our flight. One thing I have been finding strange is this. SimBrief is telling me I need 55,875 pounds of cargo, and it only gives me 35,000. But it shows that I have like lots of room for more cargo. So I'm not sure what's going on there. That's really weird. Fuel has been fine. I need 20,300 basically for fuel. And so I'm going to go ahead and I need to go to the airplane. I need to open the doors. And then I can start loading. So yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know why that's limiting me to, because to me it looks like there's all this room for extra cargo, but yeah, so I'll ask him too, Subsonic. I appreciate the insight, guys. I tell you what, like, truly, my sim community has been awesome when it comes to this kind of stuff. It really has, and yet again, they came through for me in the clutch. And I essentially, what had happened was I had left the or I had the zinc plug in turned on, and I didn't need to have that turned on. There was no reason to have that turned on. I don't have an AMD card. I have an NVIDIA card. So I'm not sure. I'm scratching my head a little bit because I don't know how that got turned on, why that got turned on, if it was turned on. Initially, I don't think it was, because the aircraft came, or the sim came loaded on the machine. And so, yeah, I guess I just don't know. But that has since been turned off. I've adjusted a couple things as far as Sim Heaven goes, and bumped a couple of settings back. It kind of has killed me to do that a little bit, but yeah. We'll talk about that later. And anyway, like I said, I was able to fly this plane yesterday with no issues. So the one big X factor is I did not stream it, so I don't know if OBS is playing a part in this as well. So that's what we're finding out this morning. Looks like we're off the 9s. I don't know. What are we expecting here? 8 left. 8 left. All right, get that in there. QNH is 1014. All right, very good, very good. Information Charlie. And I've got a tower here that I can maybe tune in. Yes, sir. 19250. All right, let's give our tower controller a call and see if we can get some clearance here. And tower, hello from FedEx 816. Information Charlie, requesting IFR clearance to Hamburg.
Bonjour FedEx 816, startup is approved. Expect a Normo 6 hotel departure, runway 08 left. Initial climb, flight level 100 and squawk 1000.
All right, startup and push is approved. We are expecting the Niram 6 hotel departure off of runway 8 left. Initial climb is 100 and we're squawking 1000. FedEx 816.
FedEx 816 with that, correct.
Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay.
Hello, Minette.
Iowa Scotsman. Good morning. Iowa Scotsman's one of the guys that has helped me kind of configure things over the years. Appreciate your help there, Ron, by the way, and my latest escapade here. All right, there we go. That looks good. We're going to be departing 8 left. Normo 6 hotel. Excuse me. Let's activate. Oops, that much of it. And then let's come down here and let's put the rest of it in. So this is clearly not a real-world flight, so we're going to have probably all kinds of shortcuts and things that the controllers are going to do to help clean things up. They do such a good job of that over here. You know, when we come over from out of the country,
a good day. Well, Lima Charlie established in the ILS approach
and we do the best we can by getting our sim brief stuff.
Wind 350 degrees 12 knots.
But the reason I chose this route was just because there's air traffic control on both ends, and that's really what I wanted to do, was to make sure we got that. All right. Okay. think uh-oh. It's not liking that. Oh, because of the airway. This is the wrong airway is why. Alright, hold on. I gotta start this over. Yeah, darn it. I gotta get rid of you. Uniform November 873 is what we need there. Ah, heck, I was worried about that. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back a couple steps. Maybe. All right, can I get rid of you now? Delete you. Delete you. All right, there we go. Okay, start that again here. Uniform November 874. Gosh darn it. And then Vecken. Yeah, that might have been a little bit of a problem there. Dogs, come on in and join me, man. About an hour and a half flight if you're not doing anything else this morning. With any luck, we'll be able to fly the entire thing without having our little frame rate issues. So for those of you that weren't watching the last couple times that it would have been on, for Pete's sake. It's not loving that. It is not loving that for some reason. That must be wrong. Let me go back and check and see. That's what it's telling me to do. But you know what? We're just going to do this. We're going to say, we're just going to get rid of you. We're going to go direct Vecken. And then, yep. And then we're going to go ahead. Because the rest of it, I think, is okay. Uniform November 873. And honestly, if we just flew this route, kind of waypoint to waypoint, we would be pretty doggone close. But we'll go take a look at why that's not working. And then we're just November 873. Interesting. To Andic. But the problem I was having was things would be working great, and then all of a sudden I would go from my normal frame rates to like 2 frames per second. And it was loading something. I mean, but I couldn't figure out what. And I kind of was monitoring things as as the problems were happening, seeing if I could see anything. And there were 2 things that were kind of maxing out. One of them was X-Plane, and one of them was map enhancement. So that's what I spent pretty much the entire day yesterday trying to test and figure out, okay, what's going on? Why am I having such an issue with map enhancement, or just in general with X-Plane?
So thank you for the see. Bye bye.
Lottery Charlie, stay with me please. Cross runway 0 down the right via Kilo 8 on the other side. Take the second right onto Bravo.
Well, anyway, somebody pointed out partway through the day, I think it was Good Fixins, pointed out, hey, by the way, you
Second D taxi instruction.
probably
So via Kilo 8, cross 0 down the right. On the
You
other side,
probably
take the second
have-
right onto Bravo.
well, actually, it was November 8033 Fox, our friend Michael, who said, hey, what are you running the Zinc plugin by chance? And I said, yeah, actually I am. I checked because I didn't know at the time. I'm like, yes, I am. And so I can't do this yet till I get. I've got to get my. Oh gosh, dang it! Stupid. So once I said yes, then Good Fixin' said, hey, that's only a plugin that's designed to help with the AMD. Oops, the AMD cards, right? I'm like, I do know that, and I don't know why I have that on. So I turned that off, and
on 08 right, speedbird 776.
That has seemed to have made a positive difference, although I feel like I'm a little choppy right here. I do. I'm not going to watch frames because I always freak out when I have the frame counter up here, but I'm not going to watch those. I am going to... all right, plane is loaded. Good. I'm just going to go based on the sim performance here. So the zinc I've turned off, and then the other thing that Michael, that Tree Fox pointed out was that I needed to go in there and make sure that in Sim Heaven that I didn't have the extras and the details libraries selected. And those are things like trash cans and stuff like that. Like they're cool, but they really do impact your performance. And then he shared with me also that he thought his vegetation settings were pretty important. So I've turned all those down, and yeah, so Ron, I turned zinc off, and I mean, I've only tested it once. This will be the first real test, but yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic, sir, that might be the problem, or that certainly was contributing to the problem. All right, let's go in here, and do I have to do... Can I not cross-fill this thing? I thought I could cross-fill this guy. Maybe I can't. Let's get that put in here. And then I just want to go to this. But yeah, I couldn't really ever pin down what was causing the little stutter fest, and it would only last for about 30 seconds, but that was long enough to get disconnected from VATSIM and cause my blood pressure to go way up and all that fun stuff. So, and then on top of that, the big point that was bothering me so much was I purchased this machine specifically to run X-Plane. I mean, it is supposed to be the machine that Austin has to and what he recommends you get to run X-Plane 12. How about this cost index? 120. Yeah, baby.
Speedbird 145, your startup is approved.
So yeah, Ron, I guess the zinc, as I looked into it, the zinc plugin is more designed to help optimize the AMD cards and not necessarily the NVIDIA cards. I mean, I didn't really see much that said that it would negatively impacts the NVIDIA, but I also didn't find any documentation that said turn it on if you have an NVIDIA. Automator. Yep. Hi, buddy. See, the Automator knows. He knows stuff.
Lot 3 Lima Charlie, continue taxi via Bravo to stand Whiskey 05.
But so I'm like, well, the less is more. That's kind of been my philosophy on this thing. So, oh, good Lord, they want us to depart flaps 30 today. Really? Really, flaps? There's no way. There's no way I'm doing flaps 30. This is SimBrief giving me this calculation. I'm going to do flaps 5. I'm going to override this thing.
Normal 6 hotel departure, runway 08 left. Initial climb, flight level 100 and squawk 1000.
Clear to Hamburg by the numero 6 hotel departure off of runway 08 left. Squawk 1000.
I hear dogs checking in, man. So, yeah, Ron, you might be having that same problem, buddy. I mean,
climb 100. Sorry about that for Lufthansa 259er.
After 259, I read that correct.
Might be having that same problem, sir. It's worth a try, because I was having that issue not only with at first I thought it was just the flight factor, being too frame heavy and just not being optimized and yada yada, like flight factor is, right? And but it actually turned out to be Maybe. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm hoping that it is turning out to be. The zinc deal. Why am I not? Must still be aligning. I bet that's what it is. All right, so let's keep it rolling here. We've got some other things to put in, and we said Q and H. We're cleared to push and start, by the way. 1014. Adjust there. Adjust there. We have to adjust over here as well. But right now, as I'm scrolling across, it's not buttery smooth. So I'm nervous. I guess I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We can go ahead as long as we're waiting. We can go ahead and get the APU going here. Let's get some fuel pumps on. And Rod, I don't know if that is my issue. I don't know if it's going to be your issue, but at least it was something. I felt like something I could try. And so, I felt like there was hope. I don't know. You were flying over. Well, I was flying over relatively easy terrain also. But 8. I'm expecting dogs. I'm expecting 3-3 right now. Looks like they're landing on 3-3.
Lovely. The lot 3 and Charlie disconnecting. Thank you for the see. Bye bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay, that's good there. We'll turn that on for whenever it's time. Looks like we're making a little bit of bleed air right now. That's cool. All right, so I'm just waiting on, basically just waiting on this thing to align. Sorry about that, guys. I wish I would have had that set up from the beginning. I wonder if there's a way to quick align. Anybody know? I don't know if there is. Options. Avionics. I would love to know if there's a way to quick align, and I would also love to know if there's a way to sync the altimeters for all 3, and I don't know if there is. And yes, by the way, we have the original panel here. I do have the upgraded panel, but I don't know. I like the old school. I like the combination. I'm not seeing anything here to. Yeah, I don't think we have a way to do a fast align. I think it only takes about 8 minutes though. Oh, wait a second. All right, so general, disable the real-time option. Ah. There we go. All right, well, there you go. Now we're in, baby. Okay, and the reason I needed to do that was, first of all, I wanted to get going, but secondly, I wanted to step through our route and see that it looks like I don't have any discos. It's heading up. We head up the coast. This should be kind of fun. And then there's that little turnstile approach back into 3-0. All right, sweet. That looks good. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we've got
Go ahead for Lufthansa 258.
APU going,
Did
bleed
you just
air.
push back without clearance?
I thought you said we were clear for startup for Lufthansa 258.
Well, the startup is not a pushback.
Oh, sorry about that, Lufthansa 259.
I would have done the same thing, dogs. School got going this week there, TSAC, and good morning, by the way. All right, so I want to do a couple more things here. Let's verify let's come down here. Let's verify that we have what we need here. Let's see, fuel quantity 20.3. That's the main thing I'm looking for here. Is that what we're supposed to have? Yep, that's exactly what we're supposed to have. Cool. All right. Awesome. Okay, we're getting ready to move. Well, actually, we're not. We're going to start engines and then we're going to move. So we will need a little bit of a push, right? Because we're kind of in a funky spot. So let's quickly brief the push. Yeah, you know what, dogs? I would have done the same thing because I read it back to him. Push and start approved, but I kind of just read that back. I think out of habit. So I know the start was approved, and I'm gonna just make sure. All right, push back. Yeah, we want our tail left. And then we're coming all the way around to Uniform Tango 1 to 8 left for departure. All right, very good, very good. So, all right. Get the engine switches all on here. And all of my fuel pumps are already on.
Charles Tower, speed going for fire.
Gens are turned on. Anti-ice is off. Position light
145,
is
push and start
on.
approved, facing north.
And lights come on at this time. Window heat can come on at this time. The passenger signs.
183, ready to copy IFR to
Auto.
Nice with information Bravo.
Cabin altitude.
Kuwaiti 183, startup approved, expect a LATRA 6 hotel departure,
Auto
runway
route
08
right
left.
there, and let's just go
Initial climb
auto
level
2.
120 and squawk 1000.
What is our altitude in Hamburg? I wonder. I think it's not very high. Yeah, elevation's 38 feet.
Kuwaiti 183.
Yeah, dogs, I'm with you. That's kind of what I like about flying over here, though, every now and again, is it's something different, something new.
But can you please
All right,
say
there
it
we
again,
go.
please?
Auto 2.
Thank you.
We're good
So
there.
you are clear to destination via LATRA 6 hotel, runway 08 left. Initial climb level 120, squawk 1000.
Flight deck temp, so we can go ahead and turn those guys on here as well. Just up to auto.
Clear to
Got to keep those boxes comfortable, right?
asphalt, take off.
Trim air, research can come
clear
on.
through LAT.
I can go to auto. Actually, those are going to need to stay. Those are need to go. Sorry. Those should have come to auto a long time ago.
Squawk 2000.
But they now need to come off because we're getting ready to start the engine. Let's, you know what? Let's do this too. Let's get,
Want to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
push over
Kuwaiti 186,
here.
clear to Nice asphalt. Climbing and maintain
Then I'll
flight
Move
level
up a little bit so we don't
120,
blast the guys behind us.
You want to cockpit, so it's driving up.
Brake is set so we won't start pushing when we're not supposed to. Alright, yes sir. Okay.
Squawk 1000, Kuwaiti 183.
Kuwaiti 183, readback is correct. Are you able to submit a new
Alright, so
TOBT?
let's do that and then let's get this
Okay,
going.
all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Yeah, we're very stuttery here.
327,
Very stuttery, folks.
327, bonjour, clear to land, 108 right, wind 350 degrees, 12 knots. Clear to land, 08 right, level 327.
But all I need is 30 or more, right? 30 or more.
For not calling for pushing, sir. We're so used to flying in the U.S.
Yeah, I know about that. Lufthansa 259, no worries. Anywhere in Europe, basically, you have to request before doing that. The startup is just to allow your flight plan to start, basically. So you are clear to taxi via Tango Alpha 1 and November to holding point Tango 3.
Good to know.
Tango Alpha to Romeo to Tango 3 for 08 left for Lufthansa 259.
So Lufthansa 259, so again, taxi via Tango Alpha 1, then November to holding point Tango 3, runway 08 left.
Tango Alpha to November to Tango 3 to runway 08 left are for Lufthansa 259.
We have a much easier taxi, I think, than Dogs does. We're a lot closer than he is. Dogs, for what it's worth, I think you do a great job, man. So you don't need to apologize. Everybody's doing their best. You're a very, very good sim pilot, and you're doing a lot of people. They'll never fly outside the U.S. just because of that. You're not afraid to learn new things. So keep that up, man. But that's good to know, right, Dogs? Like that you almost always have to request push, and pretty much throughout Europe. It's good to know.
Eagle Tower 2183, I have submitted my
All right.
TOBT.
I
Thank
think
you.
we are started. Yes, we are.
2183, thank you very much. Your TSAT is at time 1525. Advise ready for push.
Turn those bleeds back on, and we will turn off. You know, we could have turned off the. I don't know if this will screw me up, so I want to make sure we don't need the GPU anymore. The fuel truck, the loader unit, those guys can go away. All of our doors are shut. Okay, I'm done with you. And then we also, now we need to make sure the buses are on auto, because we're going to take the APGen off, and we're going to, that's the step I screw up about every other time. And if you don't do that right, you lose everything. You lose all power. You lose your flight plan. You lose everything. So it's good to make sure you do that in the right order. All right, everything else up here I think is ready to go. And yes, sir, let's call
Eagle
for
Tower,
push.
I made a mistake. Instead of putting 1525, instead of putting 15.
Whoa, did I just have somebody take off?
Like 2183,
That's
I've got
cool.
153
Somebody just
found
take
as your
off.
new TSAT now.
Come in for landing.
Roger.
Oh yeah, somebody just came in. Did you see that shadow go over the top? That was awesome. Tower FedEx 816 is requesting push.
FedEx 816, push and start approved, KH 1014.
Push and start approved, FedEx 816. Now, I know he told me that startup was approved, so I didn't have to request that.
Speedbird 145, taxi straight ahead, Golf Echo 2, then left on Echo, November to holding point Tango 3, runway 08 left.
Get all those on.
To Golf Echo 2, left to Echo, November, and holding point Tango 3.
Bleeds are on, APU's off. I can set the flaps to 5. And the trim, we said,
Lufthansa 259 and Tango 3, and then wait runway 08 left.
Tango 3 line and wait 08 left for Lufthansa 259.
really trimming it forward here. Interesting. Okay.
And 327
All right.
via Sierra 6, cross runway 08 left on the other side.
Oh, and I left my, sorry about that, guys. I left that. That on. Is this smooth? Is this smooth? Is the sim smooth? It's pretty choppy on my end. Is it fairly smooth and watchable on your side?
Confirm, cross runway 08 left via Sierra 6 on the other side, turn left on Romeo.
I hope.
Copied, Sierra 6, cross 08 left and then left one along 327. Cal 327, my apologies. After crossing, continue straight ahead onto Echo. Copy, so straight ahead onto Echo along 327.
Yeah.
Air France 25 November Juliet, bonjour, standby.
Every place has its own little thing, right? But I hit that pole. Try to come forward from here.
Lufthansa 259, okay for takeoff, and 08 left, wind 350 degrees, 12 knots.
And to me, being cleared to start like I was, it makes sense on the one hand because, yeah, you need power to do all your FMC stuff, but it's a waste of fuel, right? Like you really shouldn't probably do startup until you're actually pushing. So, I don't know. Because that's the whole reason why I pulled up like that, is just so we'd have room, so we're not jet blasting these poor cars behind us here. Even at that, you're still going to be giving them quite the splash. Set the parking brake.
Airbus 25 November Juliet, readback is correct, and I need you to file in a TOBT, please. I will send you a link straight away.
All right, let's see here. Before taxi, we're going to turn the taxi lights on. We're going to have the weather radar on. Let's come down and do all that here. Weather radar, let's put that on system 2.
Lufthansa 259, contact approach 121.155.
We are TARA.
121.155, au revoir, and see you next time for Lufthansa 259.
Au revoir. Way to work in a little French there, my friend. I should have said bonsoir when I first tuned in. Darn it. At 100, I'm going to go ahead and do plus 20. We are out of here on a 084 heading. Initially, and then we turn northbound. And we actually have PG 00. Yeah, we could actually just go. We can just load up.
27 Roger. So continue via Echo and hold short before taxiway Quebec.
RML Nav VNav right now. Let's just be ready to rock and roll.
So,
all right, and then RTO.
Speed 145.
Okay. Let's get ourselves going and catch up to dogs.
I've submitted a TOBT.
France 25 November Juliet, I haven't received anything. Have you tried the link I've sent you?
Affirmative, France 25 November Juliet.
Roger, stand by. Speedbird 145 Paris.
Uh-oh.
Tower, Formula 327, confirm it was hold short before Quebec.
Confirm before Quebec.
Can you help me find it?
Oh, that's way down. It's after your left turn.
Okay, so now left on Golf, yeah?
Negative. Continue on Echo, and I will call you back before Quebec.
Okay, so left on Echo and hold short before Quebec.
That is departure.
Yeah, Level 327, just to keep you in the loop, I've got an aircraft who requested taxi about 5 minutes ago. He's not moving, and he might be conflicting with you, so as you approach, I will keep you advised. But for the moment, continue taxi via Echo, and Quebec will be the first taxiway on your right side, so hold short before this taxiway.
Okay, now I get it. Thank you. So left Echo, hold short before Quebec, Level 327.
Much people on 45, sorry about that. My simulator is glitched and I couldn't move anywhere, so deep apologies. I will disconnect and reconnect.
Roger, thank you. L327, so the conflicting traffic has just disappeared. Continue taxi via Echo, Tango Bravo 2, your stand Bravo 24.
Copy, Echo, Tango Bravo 2 to stand Bravo 24, L327.
Air France 25 November Juliet, your TOBT is at time 1535, thank you.
Roger, Air France 25
FedEx A16 Heavy is ready for taxi. Hey, Ibanez.
FedEx A16 Heavy, thank you. Taxi via Charlie, holding point Tango 1, runway 08 left.
Charlie to Tango 1, FedEx 816. How are you, man? Nice to see you, sir. Alright. Oops. There we go. And yeah, let's boogity, as Who's the Sheep would say. Back to work. Sorry about that. I'm much better today than I was Tuesday because I think I'm making some progress on my X-plane woes. But yeah, and I'm doing all right. I'm expecting, I'm hoping for kind of a slow-paced Thursday. I've got a few things I've got to get done around the house, but I feel like I've just been running non-stop this week. It's really weird, but yeah. Your Francois is inadequate. Me too. Bonsoir and bonjour. Buongiorno. No, that's Italian. Sacre bleu. Why? That's not cursing. Auto mom bot. The heck? Okay, I don't know why I have a fuel config. Not sure about that. Does that mean I need to?
Charles Tower, as people on profile
probably.
reconnected, deep apologies about the situation with
Holy
the
for holies.
reconnected.
Ah.
The 145, no worries about that. Are you ready to taxi now?
We have to taxi
Buenos
now.
dias, mi amigo.
Speedbird 145, thank you. Make a second left onto Echo, November, holding point Tango 3, runway 08 left.
Slat Alpha knows how to fly this bird.
Echo, November, holding point Tango
Back in the
3,
day, he was quite the 757 aficionado. Hey, aficionado. No, again, that's Italian. All right, so we're up here to Charlie. That's our next turn. And hopefully the sim, again, like I say, hopefully the sim is looking halfway smooth. It is a little bit of chop salad on my end, but not complaining. Because it's more than the issues I was having before. I am a little disappointed that I'm still having some performance issues on the system that was recommended to me by the man himself. But yeah. I won't go there. That was me all of yesterday, fuming. But yeah, that's flight simulation, I guess, right? And then, speaking of flight simulation issues, I'm going to spend, after this flight, I'm going to spend most of the rest of the day trying to get as much stuff updated there. So Sim Update 3 did come out, and I'm excited about it. I from what I've read and what I've heard, it's going to be a nice change in many ways. Whoops, I just hold on. Let's not get carried away there, sir. But you know how it goes.
Fixie.
Every time you get a sim update, you need a patch to make your aircraft work. Because why would you want to give your developers everything they need to have a smooth transition to your next sim update? Hey, Good Fixins. Good Fixins is another one of the guys that helped out. In fact, he was the one that pointed out the bridge, the zinc bridge issue. So that was nice. Thank you again, Brett, for your help, for talking me off the ledge again. So anyway, so I don't know, like
16 cleared for takeoff, runway 08 left, wind 340 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear for takeoff. 08 left. FedEx 816. Oh my goodness. Steve.
54. Almost our age.
Right? Steve, I thought you were 34 like me. Well, Michael got the ball rolling for sure. And I had asked him about his sim settings because I knew he had a setup that was close to what I had. So I just was interested. And if anybody needs power to run his sim, it's Tree Fox. You guys all know the setup he's got. So he helped me out with a couple things as well. And anyway, the rest is Toga. Now we're gonna find out right now. An hour and a half ish flight, and yeah, we're gonna see how well she does with some European traffic and ATC and all that good stuff. Out of Charles de Gaulle, frame heavy airport. Whoa. Little wing wag there for you on the way out.
No worries,
Positive ROC, I should say. Perhaps one. Forcing around. Command A. Flaps up.
FedEx 816, contact approach 121.155. Bye bye.
121.155, FedEx 816. We'll see you.
4412 identified, can fly level 80.
I'm level 80 right now, 4412.
And departure hello, FedEx 816, climbing 3000.
FedEx 816, de Gaulle approach, bonjour identified, can fly level 190.
Flight level 190, FedEx 816. De Gaulle approach. Alright. Hey, you got a new bike? What? That's freaking awesome, dude. Is it one of those e-bikes? One of those electrical assist bikes? Or just a regular old mountain bike? Looks pretty good. Full manual. I directed Nermo, FedEx 816.
Runner 4412 fire, contact post 128 or 155, over.
Just got off your bike, Steve. Nice. I took the morning off from my workout. I got a little bit of a cranky back this morning. I think I messed around and slept on my pillow wrong. You know how stupid that is. But no, so I think that's cool. I really do. Peerluck, hey Peerluck, so nice to see you this morning. Thanks for the raid. Fun lurking in your stream. Fun catching you in the morning. Fun having coffee with Peerluck. But yeah, so I get what you're saying about the full manual. Where are you going, airplane? Come on, where are you going? For sure. But what I would say is this. So I used to kind of tease people that had those, you know, electrical assist bikes. And then I had a friend come over who had one, and I got on it. And holy crap, that thing was a hoot. And it's every bit as much of a workout, if you would like it to be, as a regular bike. But it was also kind of cool pushing the button and going 20 miles an hour without doing anything. It's probably the closest I'm ever going to get to having a motorcycle. Maybe that's what it is. But all right, Slanty. Maybe you see it tonight. I'm doing my regular stream tonight. That was the point I was trying to make, is if I can get everything updated, I'm going to attempt my regular stream tonight as planned. Okay, I don't know when, at what point. I didn't read the NOTAMs here, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to standard. Yeah, I know that the A2A Aerostar has been updated. I know the A2A Comanche does not work. I tried that yesterday. There you go, Steve. I never thought about it that way. I can keep up with my wife.
FedEx 816, contact base 128.155, over.
28155, or what? See how I slid the au revoir in there? Yeah. Yeah, Ibanez, that's another good point. Center, hello, FedEx 816. We're climbing 13,500.
FedEx 816, hello, identified, climb level 260, crossing direct Charlie Mike Bravo.
Up to 360 and direct Charlie Mike Bravo, FedEx 816.
And 816 just confirmed there will be 260 initially.
Oh, my apologies. 260, FedEx 816. All right. Charlie Mike Bravo.
762 descent flight over 100.
Oh, where the heck is Charlie Mike Bravo? Uh-oh, this must be one of those, waypoints that okay, I'm gonna have to do a little Navigraph echo approach.
Roger, 1006 direct au Crix.
Alright, let's do this. C
Right, 7 vector, proceed direct to Devin.
there.
Direct Devin,
And, okay, legs.
No? 259, minus advisory 122, goodbye.
122, plate, au revoir, and have a good one.
Au revoir.
There we go.
Global 1901, minus advisory 122, au revoir.
Alright, it's a little bit of a shortcut, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Pure luck, you and your French ears, man. If they fooled you, then they fooled me. We were lamenting, Pure luck, that despite all of your best efforts, my inability to speak any French is still very, very evident. So, well, yeah. But I think, Steve, again, I think what they're doing is, like, their mom won't let them have a motorcycle, so this is as close as they can get, right? Actually, what I really wanted to get...
816, climb level 340.
Alright, 340, FedEx 816. What I really want to do is I want to get one of those little scooters. Just to get back and forth to work, you know what I mean? Or, you know, when you got to go to the grocery store, but you don't need to get like 15 things. Right? Those things are fuel efficient and kind of halfway cool, I think. Oh, tower is up at Hamburg, and the landing is now 2-3. Okay, very good to know, dogs. Thank you, man. Appreciate the info. We'll make that change. So here we are, map enhancement, enhancing as we go. That looks buttery smooth. I hope that wasn't for me. It shouldn't have been.
121.155.
So I do have a regular bike, and it would be very good for me to ride that sucker. So what'd you get? What'd you end up getting? Steve, what do you have? If you don't mind me asking, what do you guys have? What's your wheel situation here? Let's get wheel with me.
129.430.
129.430.
Pour la descente, à Janine 6.
Oh man, we had.
10-06, descend à niveau 200.
Are we losing?
Descend 200, à Janine 6.
There's us.
Control, good morning.
Well, you know what? I guess we'll.
Flight level 160.
We didn't have any ATC in between here and kind of Bremen. But we did have this sector on. That's okay.
260, speed 145.
What is kind of nice, what Dogs is saying, is you can come over here and click and get the ATIS here. And so you can see there, yeah, it's information Juliet. And expect radar vectors, ILS approach, landing 2-3, takeoff 3, tree. You got a Kona Rove DL, steel frame, 1x drivetrain, nice, awesome, heck yeah. And you're riding all three, an MTB, gravel and road. What's your favorite gravel lately? Gravel bikes, Carvello Aspero, nice. Those are nice. Nice. Excellent choices, my good man. I'm gonna show you I'll show you my bike though, because those are pretty nice, but it's not as nice as this one.
150 by North Emirates,
Find it here. Mine's not available everywhere. It's pretty. It's
X816, any chance you can accept 2,000 or 1,000 higher?
Yeah, I can go higher or lower, whatever works for you. FedEx 816.
816 360 final will be perfect. I will have also a 737 at 340.
All right, we'll expect a final of 360, FedEx 816.
FedEx 816, thank you very much. Continue climb at 360, and the traffic is currently in front of you, but you'll be overtaking him shortly.
All right, continue climb 360, and we'll look for that traffic, FedEx 816. And what I didn't do is didn't turn that on.
4412, climb level 270.
Where is that slow traffic?
270, 442.
Huh? All right, let me find my bike here.
Amateur 566, bonjour, Satscook 6431, descend level 200.
Cooking 6431 and descending Papa 200 with my 566.
Oh man, do they not?
566 correct, and also you're cleared on the Vedus 1
That stock anymore?
Vedus 1
Well, this.
816, 1,000 feet per minute or greater.
Okay, currently climbing 1500. If hopefully that'll work.
That's perfect.
Okay.
4412,
So this is the closest equivalent. Mine was a little bit of a custom job, but this is kind of what I've been riding. So yeah, it's it's aluminum, so you get the extra added like 10 pounds for just to build up your legs. Hardtail, yeah. So that again, you got to kind of cushion yourself, so you're really working the glutes. You feel it, like you feel the burn on that bike. I think it's a 5-speed, so when you're climbing, you can really get in that low gear. So yeah, and I don't normally like to put the price out there like that, but since you guys just want to know, that's how I roll. I'm fancy like that. It's my bike, and I get the extra bonus of an upper body workout because I hang it up high in my garage, so I get like a little shoulder workout, a couple of reps. So, and then if I don't get it up just right, it falls on me, and like a little blood comes from the eyebrow and stuff. It's nice. It's very nice.
Paris Control, good afternoon. Head up 21 Charlie with you, flight level 350.
Bonjour, Airline 21 Charlie, descend for level 300. You're clear on the Nimer 9 Echo arrival.
Trying to remember the
on the Nima 9 Echo arrival, Airline 21 Charlie.
the thing about the e-bikes is this, like I,
100 to 10, I'll read you 5.
like I understand, and again I'm guilty, and I apologize to anybody who has an e-bike that I teased and said you're an Elon Musk, you know, Kool-Aid drinker and all this and that, but I kind of get like why you like them, but do they have to have the gigantic tires like? All right, over to advisory. Have a great day, FedEx 816. Au revoir. Do they have to have the gigantic wheels? Like my Ford 3/4 ton and my mountain bike should not have the same size wheels. There's a glitch right there. Because I feel like that's going to be for me the real expense is if and when I ride over that goat head or whatever. Like it's going to be $250. Whoops. It's going to be $250 to replace a tire. It's going to be like literally like taking my pickup down to the local tire store and getting a new tire. Oh well, yeah. But this, my friends, this is what I've been doing a lot of looking. I've been doing a lot of looking at this stuff right here. So I mean, like you can, like these are not the kind of scooters that you want, right? Although they would be kind of fun, if I'm being honest. A little basket in the back there. Yeah, Steve. So I think that would be a key selling point to me. But you know, these are like okay. But I'm looking for like I want the. No, I don't want those. I want the ones that have the little bit of a protected front. What am I looking for? Maybe it's not scooter. What are those called? What are those called? Yeah, Vespa. Yeah. I thought they were just scooters, so that's what I've been searching for. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Hold on. What am I doing? What is this? 2003? Why am I not just asking ChatGPT? Right? Whoops. All right, let's see what ChatGPT has to say here. Ah, okay, good fixins. I see. Okay, that actually does make sense. All right. Fat tire e-bike, there it is. Kick scooters like Razor or electric scooters with the big pneumatic tires and suspension. What? Kabu Wolf Warrior. Alright, because you live in Wyoming, all-terrain fat tire e-bike would suit me best. The Rad Rover or the Aventon. Okay, good fixins. That actually does make sense. All right, Aventon Adventure 2. What is that? What does that guy look like here? Give me an image. Ooh. It's a pretty good looking bike right there. It's not really... That seems like a lot of work. Alright, Rad Rover 6. Let's see what that looks like here. Rad Rover 6. Similar, okay. Yeah, I tell you what, ChatGPT, I'm really looking for... I'll throw in Vespa there. Yeah, there, let's see what we got here. Motorized, no pedaling. Yeah, here's how it plays out. A gas scooter. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe that's what I should have put as a gas scooter. The Vespa 300. I don't want electric. I mean, I like electric, but I feel like the electric would not... Yeah, there we go. Cycle Trader. Vespa 300s for sale. How much? How much are these bad boys? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's a good looking little gas scooter though, isn't it? Look at that, like light blue, kind of powder blue, man. I'd be the coolest retiree in the neighborhood if I had that guy. Lots of storage, I'm assuming. Do these guys have storage? You'd have a little storage. Oh, you have to buy one of those little things. I could get my lady up there on the back there. Yeah, yeah. How could my wife resist a romantic summer ride? These are used. Oh my gosh, these are $8,000 for a new one, $3,200 for a used one. So anyway, that's been my world. It's all, of course, nothing that I can actually afford. Oh, hey, look at that. Is that freaking cool or what? Oh, yeah, baby. Whoa. That was pretty cool.
With you.
Dang right, man. Oh, that was way cool, you guys. Holy crap. Uh-oh, here's an electric scooter that Steve says has good range. Oh, holy moly. Now you're actually kind of getting down to somewhere that's, that might be something. Look at that guy. The iScooter F7. $600. .28 mile per hour, 45 miles is the range. And I'm assuming you just plug these guys in like you just plug it in like normal. Chunky scooter tires, a little seat. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, the tank is always full. That's right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 45 miles would be plenty good for me. Like, it would just be to get around town. But, it's just interesting options here. What do we got here? Center fuel tanks can come off. They are empty. And, excellent. Alright, I'm going to take a stretch break as long as I don't have any ATC. So, you know, Fixie, I'm saying, just saying. I want to talk, once I get down there and get going, ultimately I want to talk to my boss about, have you thought at all about drone delivery? I think that could be kind of a cool thing for our little town. But I got to get down there and kind of learn the biz first. That bike would be good like 2 packages at a time. I don't think I'd be the most efficient courier in the fleet, if you know what I mean. All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Might not be a bad idea to have a peek at the arrival here. We are, yeah, we're kind of getting there here, taking the turn in just a little bit, so we're not in a big hurry, but we are looking at the Ribzo 3, and you know what, actually what I should do here is maybe, right now this is set up for 3-3, maybe I should go and grab the ILS approach. Yeah, let's, what would be ILS 2-3? What would be the let's try Ham. What's Ham? It's out here. Ham and then in. That might be alright. Let's try. I guess let's just look at them, right? We can look at them all, right? I open them all up. Is that how you do that? I'm trying to remember how to look at them. Ham, DH. Let's try this guy here. Yeah, that might be a little. Yeah, I think ham is going to be the transition for us here. All right, so let me get rid of you, and let's put you in here. Runway ILS 23 from ham. Gosh darn it! All right, doesn't really change our arrival per se. Start to head down the hill here. I don't really have any. Whoops. Big restrictions. Oh, I guess I do. We need to be down between 11 and 4 at Ribso, above 4 at Delta Hotel 804, and 220 on the speed. And that's probably 4,220 is this entire vector here. Yep, all the way around. And that way they can kind of clear us, depending on the traffic. They can give us ham really at almost any time here. But I'm sure they'll kind of bring us south of the field before they do any of that stuff. So, Mariner, hey, how's it going? Got it, brother. And, no, I didn't leave my landing lights on. And taxi lights on. You left your landing lights and taxi lights on. I think it looks like a goose. That's why I like it. It looks like a Canada goose. I love it. I love that profile. Yeah, the old narrow body. All right, so let's do this. Let's turn those off. Yep. Whoops. Oops-a-doodle. Mistakes were made. All right, so ILS, ILS runway 2 tree from ham. And it's the ribs 3 papa, enter. And then let's come over here and let's just make sure that there's nothing wonky going on here. Kind of coming up, and then this is kind of showing that we might go around the horn this way. This is weird. Yeah, let's get in tighter here and let's look at this. I don't know if I'm liking this. Yeah, this is showing a little different arrival. Did I plug in the wrong arrival here? Oh, I did. It's the Ribso 3 Sierra that I filed. All right, let me try that again. Ribso 3 Sierra. That's the one we want. All right, and then I don't want that. Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't fly. Maybe I need that other arrival. That's what that's telling me, is if I want to fly 3-3, I need this 3 Sierra. Okay, so then I'm going to make a judgment call here and say that we'll be on the 3 Papa. Oh, and Dogs is confirming that. All right, sweet. So I'm going to change. So that's in there. And all right, heading up the coastline, by the way. Should probably be giving you a little bit more of this outside view. Nice beautiful coastline. And so I'm going to change my arrival then. Should be the 3 Papa. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, so here's what that really looks like now. This does make, I guess, more sense. So they'll bring us in from Ribso, and then we'll stay kind of north of the airport. Yeah, because that didn't make any sense to come down here and get in the way of departing traffic. You know, I guess we wouldn't necessarily be in the way of departing traffic, but a little shorter. So that means still heading down to 4,220, but that'll be a little bit easier. All right, and then our numbers here for the arrival. Sorry, the approach 111.3, 226. Yep, indeed. Yep, indeed. Airport elevations 53. 262. Okay. All right. Okay. Gorgeous. Oh man, I hope that sync plug-in issue is what was causing me all the problems. Other links just came online. Aha, you're correct, sir. Center's on 2575. Cool. Yeah, I'm holding off too, dogs. I'll let him get kind of settled in here, and then he's kind of all by himself right now, so he may have looked at us and said, you know what, those guys are just going straight through. We're gonna let them just go through. So, gorgeous. I think the two most useless radio calls are number one, when you're done flying and you say, hey, this is FedEx 816, just want to let you know we're logging off and shutting down. Don't do that, okay? And then the second one is making a radio call to a center like what we're doing right now, where we're flying through it, and you don't need to make that call unless you get pinged. Feedy, what's up? Good to see you, man. So yeah, here's what we've got, right? And we're just passing through. Now the only thing, if we were going to Bremen, we'd probably get a ping. But we're going up here. We may be on our own for the rest of the flight until we get down closer. Jeffrey, so nice to see you. Hope y'all are doing well. How did your helicopter shenanigans go yesterday there, my good man? I'm really struggling with my rotary wing ops. I gotta be honest with you. Let me shut that guy down a little bit. I'm not all my ones that have been working so well in X-Plane are not. Like I can't get the AW109 to work. It keeps giving me a crash. I wonder if it's related to the sync. I'm going to reinstall that one. The Cowan Sim H125 that was working okay. I tried to get in it the other day and it was so borked. And I'm afraid to get back in that R44 because that thing was already a squirrel. But you said it's working okay. I might have to reinstall that one too. But yeah, my MSFS helicopters. Even the Taug's hangar llama is like being all weird and stuff. I don't know. Kind of missing my my rotary wings adventures. I had a couple of them on the schedule too, and I just like, I went out and tested them beforehand. I'm like, there's no way I can put this out on on a stream. No way.
November, static transmission, check your microphone. Alpine 165 is waiting for taxi. Alpine 165, taxi runway 36.
All right, let's get. We're about to put in the ILS information here. 110, 30, 111, 30.
Uniform below 100, speed 250 knots. Proceed direct Papa Alpha Mike.
And 226.
Bravo, descent level 70, below 100, speed 250.
Level 70, below 100, speed 250, Bravo.
Okay, that's ready. Feeding. Looks beautiful, man. Look at that frickin' guy. Howdy, TFB. How are you, man? Oh man, that's all right. Enjoy your lunch. Big Texas barbecue, I'm hoping. Ooh, man, can't go wrong with little Mexican food. Hey, friendly player, hello. First time chat, thanks. My dog says hello too. Friendly player, I'm doing really good. I am doing really good. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, it's been a good day. Hanging out with some buddies. Kind of a bonus stream here. Testing out X-Plane 12. A couple of adjustments that we've made to help things run more smoothly and stably. So, yes. Agent Presta, man, everybody's at a party now. Friendly player. Hang on for a second. Let me turn the engines down just a bit here on the south side view. Like I've got a pretty good collection. I've got a little. I like flying everything, so I've got a few jets. I got a few general aviation bush planes. I got a couple of biz jets. I got a couple helicopters. So a little everything. Good fixings. I guess what I would say about this plane is if you had it originally, yeah, I mean, it's cool to have. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad it's working now. It's been a very much a love-hate relationship because it has been one of the quirkier, glitchier planes in X-Plane. It seems to be, for this flight right now, at what's the current time and date? You know, 10:17 in the morning Mountain Time on the 21st of August. It's working okay, but yeah, if I, you know, if I were in your shoes, I would wait for the Bluebird also. I don't have the 7.6, but I do have both of the McDonnell Douglas aircraft. Both those rotate. The MD-11 is working well. I haven't reinstalled. I just did a reinstall here about, you know, a month ago, and I haven't reinstalled the MD-80 just yet. It was not playing nicely the last time I tried to fly it, so that one's still kind of in the hangar. But the MD-11 is working. I've flown it a couple times. The 7.6, I don't know. I don't have the 7.6. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. And I'm assuming that it's similar because all the Boeing overheads are similar to it. But yeah, good fixings can make that. So just like with everything, right? Like this layout is different than the 7.3, different from the 7.4. You know, so they're all just a little different, but they all have kind of the same basic idea. But yeah, it's like this, like the 777. Like, it's just kind of funny. You can really see the evolution when you look at your Boeing aircraft. Like the 727 is the one that's most radically different from everything, of course, because it has not only the overhead but the engineer's panel. Then the 7.3 is the first of the airplanes to slap everything up over your head. And I think the 7.3 and this are pretty darn close. I think they're 5 panels, and I think everything is pretty much all in the same place. One of the things that's different is where the passenger signs are in the middle, and the hydraulics are over here. So there's slight differences, but yeah, once you learn one, it's kind of like the Airbus. Once you learn one, you kind of can get through all of them. I love the Mad Dog. You know, I was watching Moose. Mustafa is a very, very well-known MD-80. He really is good at flying the MD-80 and the MD-82, but he was in the MD-11 yesterday, and he called it the Mega Dog, and I said, oh, I'm going to steal that. That's a great name. But I like both of those aircraft in X-Plane. I don't have the Microsoft Flight Sim version yet. I understand it's working really well. The MD-11, that is, in 2020, but not necessarily in 2024. It's not officially supported yet. And then Good Fixins hits the point I was about to make. Leonardo supposed to be updating the MD-80. I can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that. Now that SU-3 is out, Fixie, right? I hope it's imminent. I really do. I guess we'll see. All right, here's top of descent, boys and girls. So I think we're going to go ahead. I don't think the center controller is all that worried about me. So let's spin it down. Something just beeped at me. I don't know what that was. We're on profile here, so I'm going to just spin it all the way down to 4,000 because that's ultimately where we're going to be. And there we go. She's Grab the vertical profile, and down we go. Back to Unicom. Gotcha. Let's do this. I kind of like the chatter. Let's go. Let's set you 25. 750. We'll monitor you. Wait. How do I monitor?
QNH 1016 and descend to 2000 feet. This is someone Lima.
Alright, now we're talking on Unicom. Monitoring center just for a little chatter. So Iowa Scotsman, I've noticed a lot of people flying it. Is that just because there's been a new sound update or something released? Or do people have access to that aircraft when Fixie and I do not? And I thought, me and Good Fixins, I thought we bonded with the Leonardo crew when we were there. I thought we were tight when we left. I thought we were tight. Alright, 26.855. Alright, so we're ready to talk to Tower when we get there. I know. I mean, I subtly dropped the hint that I was a streamer, but my name is not Mustafa. Actually, that's when we know it's going to be imminent. When Moose is, when he's streaming it, we know it's getting close. So, and the fact that he is not talking about it gives me hope that it's maybe not far away. Alright, friendly player, let me ask you a couple of questions. Number one, are you an X-Plane 12 person or are you a Microsoft Flight Sim person? Alright, so then that is an easy question. I don't think there's either one of those available in MSFS, unfortunately. Is there a 7.6 that I don't know about? Yeah. So I would say save your money for the Bluebird 757. That should be coming out fairly soon, and that looks to be a tremendous aircraft. Yeah, I would save your money. Yep. I'll save your money for X-Plane. That's what Jeffrey's saying. Yeah. Here you go. If you want a little X-Plane love, like, here you go. This is what you're getting. And again, all you need to fly an X-Plane is a NASA computer and 47 different add-ons to make your world look almost as good as Microsoft Flight Sim out of the box. Got all that? You can fly X-Plane. Yeah, no, I think you wait for the Bluebird. That aircraft looks outstanding. It really does. If you're looking for a freighter, Quality Wings, I don't know TSAC what they've done lately. I haven't heard from them for a long time. It's a very, very good question. It was P3. It does. You know what? My X-Plane friends are not going to like it when I say this, but X-Plane 12 feels a lot like P3D right now. It really does. It's like the Target that's going out of business. I remember when I made the move to X-Plane 11, and I just looked at the development. You know, all the things that were coming out at the time. For every one add-on in P3D, there were 10 to 15 that were being developed for X-Plane. And now, how the worm has turned. For every aircraft that comes out in X-Plane, there's 10 being developed in Microsoft Flight Sim. I think X-Plane 12 is kind of fading away. I still enjoy it. I've got an awful lot of aircraft I like in it, but it's the Target store that's like everything's 50% off, man. TSAC, you had the Quality Wing 7.5, but the 7.8 was bugged. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You're on the Rispo 3 Papa at 4,000. All right, Dogs, we're right behind you, buddy. Will not be long. Tower 26.8. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to do this. We're going to go over to Tower. We're going to stop monitoring center because my simple brain can only do one thing at a time. So yeah, so anyway, if you like cargo aircraft and you're in 2020, that TFDI MD-11 is a pretty good option. But if you like the 767, your only choice is to get X-Plane and then get the flight factor. I think that's the best 767 going right now. Now the AnyBuilds A300 is not great, but not bad, and it runs in 2020 as well as 2024. It's AnyBuilds has kind of got its whatever, and people have their opinions of AnyBuilds and all this and that, but it is probably the closest thing to a good 767 as there is right now. The 777, yeah, honestly, a Boeing wide body, you're right. Good fixings. That's an excellent point. That right now is a very, very good choice. In fact, I like the 777 almost as much as the Phoenix, and in some cases maybe more. The 7.8, oh yeah, because the 7.8 you can get the Horizon mod, but I think, yeah, exactly. You nailed it. Good fixins. You nailed it. Down we go, boys and girls. And man, I am going to be so happy if we make it down without an issue. I think once we got out of Charles de Gaulle, all of my kind of little bit of micro stuttering went away. And I don't know about Hamburg, like what that's going to be like as far as stutters and things, but I think if we can fly a flight factor aircraft out of Charles de Gaulle in X-Plane 12, like there's not very many places we're not going to be able to fly. Next would be to test New York, right? Fly out of Kennedy, on a FNO or something like that. That's probably the most stress you could give your sim. I don't know that either. Good fixins, yeah. Oh, good. Golly. Brett, why did you have to say that? I've had that thing in my inbox for like a month. I installed the Zebo because I'm like, I gotta scratch that 737 itch, man. I just love that plane. And I thought, oh, that'll tide me over. I'll feel good, right? Like if I just do that, no. All it did was make me want to have a good 737 in Microsoft Flight Sim as well. So, all right, why am I still not? I need to be descending more. Why am I not descending more? It must have been coming down speed-wise. Oh, yeah, there we go. Speed's coming down 220, and then we'll go down to 4,000, I bet. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Iowa Scotsman, the level ups are good, too. They are. They definitely are. Yeah, so that iFly is over there, yeah, on the Flight 1 store. And they've done a good job. I mean, like, it came out, it had its fair share of issues, and they've just kind of worked on it. A lot like the Rotate guys. Well, a lot like the TFDI guys. It does feel a little like you're a beta tester, but, you know, heck. All right, why are we not descending? Did we get? Oh, we got fast again, I think is why. Okay, so we're struggling a little bit with this V path here, you guys. Struggling holding our speed. All right, so I think we're gonna do this 220. Let's go to VS mode, and yeah, we're not gonna get there if we're that. And I'm gonna go ahead and I can put a notch. I think I go flaps 5. Just to help hold that speed a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little fast. I can go flaps 5 at 220. So we'll just keep it going. That's fine. Okay, barrow's set. Auto brake is. I'm gonna go medium. The minimums are 240. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Well, dogs, you can do, if you're talking on the Unicom, it's just like VFR traffic. If there's nobody in your way, then you absolutely can take a shortcut if you want to. All you have to do essentially is just check in when you're fully established. Like, I think 10 miles out, I think is about what is standard. So, yep, I got tower tuned in. I'm not hearing anybody talking to him. 26855. I'm not hearing anybody on the Unicom either. So I would say, yeah, check in on final. That's right. So if you're ready, man, take the turn and head on in. Okay, we get those on. I still have a little bit of work to do myself. Alright, I'm going to throw some boards out here. I want to get my speed down, so I go flaps 5. That'll help. But that will help. Although I'm not in a big hurry because I've got still like 25 miles to get all the way down to 4,000 feet, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, there's 220. I'm going to go flaps 5. Put the speed brake back up. See if we hold that a little bit better now. I'm only descending at 1,500 feet a minute. I'm not crazy on the descent here, so we should be all right. But I'm going to take my approach all the way out and around here. Hamburg traffic, FedEx 816 is about 20 miles north of the field. We're descending 9,000 inbound runway 23, Hamburg traffic. So friendly player, I think what you're asking is kind of going to be a tough one to answer, honestly. It just depends on the type of aircraft that you like. If you like the freighter ops, you're going to like that MD-11. If you like more of the passenger stuff, then that iFly 737 is going to be your bird. But again, the MD-11 in X-Plane versus the iFly in Microsoft Flight Sim, that's a pretty tough comparison to make also. So I really don't know the answer to that one. I think both are good. I think you're going to enjoy either one of them, but oh, that's right. You can get a passenger variant, yeah, for the MD-11, but it is extra. Actually, you can get that in both sims, right? You can get the passenger variant and the cargo variant in both sims, I think, if I remember right. Okay, arming the approach. What is our, what do we want here? Well, I need some takeoff, or some landing numbers here. Approach numbers. Let's do a flaps. We'll go flaps 25 tonight. 123. So let's say about 130 on the approach. We're looking good. 220 and above 4,000 is what we're supposed to be at 657, and we're definitely going to be there. You can see our ring coming in here, so we're in good shape. Hey, let's see what we can do here, Ibanez. I've got a localizer. I've got a glide slope. Looks like we're going to be on the look. Got a little cloud, a little cloudy cloud. Is it? I thought it's supposed to be VFR conditions. Must be a little haze layer there in Hamburg. Everybody's out grilling hamburgers. See what I did there? Yeah, okay. I'll show myself out. Ibanez, how was DayZ? Is that how you say that game you and Boozy were playing? It looked fun. I had more fun watching you guys, and then Conti was playing a first-person shooter. I had more fun watching that, listening to you guys laugh. Oh, it was so good for me because I was just in such a bad place in terms of my simming, and I was troubleshooting, and it was just good to hear people laugh. Yeah, that's cool. All right, how are we doing here? What's our outside air temp here? Yeah, we're above freezing, so I don't need to worry about that. Just got your clearance. Nice. I will, well, you're not a passenger. I was going to say, I see you at the Cargo City. Where is, I better figure out where I'm going, by the way. Let it slow down a little bit. All right, where am I going when I get on the ground at Hamburg? I am assuming, I think I remember there being cargo stuff. I don't know. Maybe there's not. If there's not, then we'll pull right up. I'm almost positive there was, though, because I've flown out here when FIDE controls. And if not, again, no big deal. We'll just pull over to the GA spot and call it good. All right. Okay, I'm going to head to tower as well and make a bit of a call here. Tower low, FedEx 816 ILS 23.
FedEx 816 Hamburg Tower, hello, number 2, wind check 270 to 340 degrees, 12 knots.
23, number 2, FedEx 816. Okay. We can go flaps 15. And I'm kind of glad I slowed down. If I'm number 2, I don't want to put the pressure on whoever's in front of us too badly. Here comes the glide slope. Okay, lights are on. Auto brake is set. Anti-ice is not needed. Barrow is also set. Looking good. Looking good. We checked in maybe a little early. We're about 14 out is all. That's not bad. Well, so if this finishes as well as it's gone, and I end up with some issues with any of my aircraft not updating for SU3, I'll probably do the same flight that I have planned. There's an event in South Carolina tonight that looks kind of fun, and I was going to go down to Mexico since it's Thursday, so I'll probably do the same basic plan, but I'll maybe move things over to X-Plane 12. If I can find a couple of aircraft that are working well, I'll go ahead and run MSFS, because I think there's some interest in seeing how SU3 is working. But that I will still do that tonight. That's still the plan, just so everybody's aware. But Brett, look how well this thing is performing now, baby. It's back to normal. Thank you, man. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and your looks are only exceeded by your intelligence. No, your intelligence is only exceeded by your good looks.
Delta 1 Golf, hold short 33 for Lufthansa 259er.
Western 951, wind variable 270 degrees 1 to knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33, cleared takeoff, Western 951.
By the way, if we go missed, it's a left-hand turn. We climb runway heading to... nope, it's a left-hand turn to the Hamburg VOR to 4,000. That altitude is set. 226 heading is set. We've not yet been cleared for landing, so we're gonna... Hopefully it won't be as late as it was. What were we flying the other day? It was late. It was the Zebo on Tuesday. And Hamburg Tower, FedEx 816. Just confirming, are we cleared to land on 23?
FedEx 816, traffic was just departing on the crossing runway, wind variable 270 degrees 40 degrees 1 to knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Alright, appreciate that. 23 clear to land, FedEx 816. Alright, I think we just got kicked off of autopilot, which is cool. And I'm going to take the auto throttle off as well. Go flaps 25. See if we can get her kind of situated here. Oh. Whoa, that was awkward. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So much for the stable approach. Can we recover it? Too high, should be going around right now.
Whoop whoop, pull up. 3.
Lufthansa 259, I cross runway 33 after crossing contact apron on the 121.
Oh, it's not that bad. Come on.
Cross runway 33 after crossing contact apron 1705. Have a good one. Lufthansa 259er.
Oh, okay, that was a tough one. Come on. Was I really crabbing that bad? Wow. Okay, reversers. Whoa. Okay, that was that one's not going to go down in the record books as nicest landings of all time, but I don't care. We're down. We didn't have a sim crash. I can live with that. Yes, Iowa Scotsman, you are now running Sim Update 3.
Whiskey 951, requesting further climb.
Ooh, I don't think this was the exit I wanted.
816, welcome to Hamburg. Taxi to stand 901 via Delta 1 and Yankee 3.
Alright, stand 901, Delta 1 Yankee 3, FedEx 816. Alright.
Whiskey Liner 501, Hamburg has order and offer when passing 2,000 feet in the space. Unicom
Okay, I
1,
know where
22,
Delta
late,
1
have a good
is.
flight. Bye-bye.
There's Yankee 3.
Thank you, Whiskey 951.
Oh, I see it. Okay, we're good. Yep, just down this way a little bit, and it is kind of the GA area, but it's okay. I will take that. That was ugly approach and landing and everything. I don't even care, because I just did an hour-and-a-half flight in European airspace with full ATC and traffic, and it performed marvelously. So that is that's a dub. We're going to put that in the left-hand column and call that good. So the zinc thing, maybe that's been it. Maybe that was the magic adjustment. That had to have been something that I turned on. I can't imagine that, because like I say, the computer that I ordered, it came with X-Plane installed, and everything, all the settings, all the graphic settings, and like all the GPU hardware settings, everything was. Oh, there's our cargo area. Anyway, it was all configured specifically for X-Plane, so there's no way. It was turned on by default, maybe, Fixie is thinking. Man, I would have thought that they would have checked that, but maybe not. And I just never checked it either, because we need to go Yankee 3. That's a little farther up here. Last one, basically. So, anyway, yeah, that's, boy, I would love it if that was it. Easy fix, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, this is us, and I don't remember, he said 9 or 1, I think. '91 Alpha. No, there's 9 or 1. I don't remember if he said 91 Alpha or 9 or 1. Oh, I'm sliding. Whoa, easy. Oh, just about popped the wheelie. Just about put her on the tail there. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I hate to be the roller coaster guy, and I'm usually pretty even keeled, but I was not in a good place yesterday at all. All right, I don't have a marshaller, so we're just going to do the best we can. I think that looks pretty close right there. Set the brakes. Let's get APU air turned on as soon as it's going. APU gen will come on as soon as it's going. Turn all these off. Logo can come off. And alright, I think we've got APU power. These guys can be turned off, and I'm going to call it good for right now. Dogs, thanks for flying with me, man. That was awesome. Appreciate that. And thank you, all the rest of you guys, for stopping by and on a short notice bonus stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Oh, you know what we can look at now? Hold on, let me, before I go anywhere. I noticed Elevate X has a judgy feature. So let's go see how bad it was. Oh, did I bounce it? Really? Oh goodness. Well, 584, not great. 131. I nailed the approach speed at 1.1 G's, but did I bounce it? I must have bounced it a little bit. But I'm just past the touchdown zone and just a smidgen left of the center line. Then I kind of got a little western there because I didn't realize I was crabbing so much. But yeah, so anyway, ElevateX will gets all judgy and stuff. So that's kind of cool. We can go back now and we can start to evaluate our performance a little bit there. No, Iowa Scotsman. I have just the basic version of Elevate X, and yeah, I'm going to tell you that the one thing that I like about it right now is that it gives me the ability to see where I have add-on airports. So that has been really nice. So everywhere there's these little blue dots, it's an airport I've added on, and it tells you which sim it's on as well. So I like that a lot. Everything else is pretty similar as far as like telling you what ATC is on, who's flying where, all that stuff. It's all that's all pretty standard across the board, like you would imagine. But I do like that. That's the very Volanta-esque. That's the one thing from Volanta that I missed was like I couldn't remember. Do I have Faro? Oh yeah, I do. I have Faro in X-Plane 12, so that helps me, and it's not just payware, right? It's like I've got my freeware stuff like that I've made. So I've got Clark County, so it's everything that you've put in as an add-on or custom airport is in there. So I really do like that. But yeah, so that setting is right here. So you have to go down. I don't know how well you can see this, but down the lower left-hand side, there's the gear. You click on that. Then you come up here to scenery. And then once you click on that, you might have some stuff in already. If you don't, you go up here to scan. And it scans through. And that's all there is to it. Now, I don't know the difference between like the native versus not native. GSX profile, I think I have that kind of figured out as well. But and I think you can do some, you can kind of manage the directories that you want to scan. But that's it. And then you go back to the map and it has everything on there. It's really slick. For the ATC airspaces, I'm sorry. That is up here. So on the upper right, you go to the filters and you go to, so you have, like you can show the, I think it's map. Yeah. No, it's up here. I'm sure it is. VATSIM. Yeah, sorry. Go to the VATSIM. You can click on this. This shows your approach and departure controllers, your centers, your airports. If you wanted your oceanic stuff, you could click that, and then you can turn VATSIM pilots on or off if you don't want everybody. But yeah, it's up there in map filters in your upper right-hand corner there. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were asking for, but anyway, that was good. That was so good. That was so good. All right. I do have a couple things I need to do before this evening's flight. And yeah, no worries, man. You had a butter landing. What were the stats there, my friend?
Thanks for watching my papa.
Ooh, what, 12? Yeah, that's good, dude. That is good. That is good. All right, many thank yous to go out today. To begin with, just thanks for everybody, again, popping in, short notice, hanging out with me, commiserating with me. I do greatly appreciate that. It's always good. It's always much better to fly with people. It just is. That's why I love flight sim. I love just flying with others. But I do want to thank also Pure Luck for the nice raid. Pure Luck. I hope you have a good rest of your day, my friend. Flyboy 1960 just pushed the follow button. Thanks for the follow, sir. Steve PHL, I miss you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the re-ascription, and thanks for the bicycle information, by the way. And then Iowa Scotsman, you know what? I did not have a chance, I don't think, to say thank you on Tuesday for your 51 months. If I missed that, I really do apologize. But thank you guys, all of you guys that come in and support me. It's way cool. All right, I'm gonna queue up Captain Whip. 0.99G. It's tough to do any better than that, I guess. You're going to be doing your model kit stuff for the Mustang TSAC. That sounds like an awesome way to spend the day. All right, I am back tonight, Midnight Zulu event in South Carolina. I'm hoping to be able to fly something GA-ish, and then we're going to go down to Mexico, and I'm hoping to be able to fly the 777. So that's the plan. If not, I'm going to do something in X-Plane that's equivalent, but can't wait for that later on today. I hope you guys all have an awesome rest of your day. Go get your honeydews done so you can come hang out with me this afternoon. I'm heading over to Whip for just a few. I'll meet you over there. Have a good day, everybody.